Okay, let's get started. Hi, how's everybody doing? I'm Derek and you're watching A Fragrant State of Mind. Today we're doing another episode of Celebrity Scents. Today on Celebrity Scents, we're gonna delve into the king of pop, the one and only Michael Jackson. He is someone that I have been listening to since I was a kid. I have video of me dancing on the coffee table when I was 4 or 5 years old in my underwear, doing the bad dance, you know, dancing to Billie Jean and all that. Michael Jackson is one of my heroes, and I have a lot of respect for Michael Jackson. But today we're gonna delve into what scents he wore and talk about it. So definitely stay tuned. Okay, so throughout Michael Jackson's life, he wore many fragrances. But there are two fragrances in particular that really stand out. The first one is gonna be this fragrance right here, which is Geurlain Shalimar. Geurlain Shalimar is a wonderful fragrance, very dated at this point, kind of has like a old grandpa vibe going on. They made a female and male version of Shalimar, and I imagine he wore the male version, but who knows? I mean, he's Michael Jackson. I think Shalimar is definitely an interesting choice for a person like Michael Jackson. It's definitely a classic, and a very strong one at that. I imagine when it came out, it was a very unique fragrance. As of today, it's sort of dated. But we're gonna talk about the fragrance that he wore the most before he passed away. So, what fragrance did Michael Jackson wear the most in his later years? Well, that one would be Tom Ford Black Orchid. Now, Tom Ford Black Orchid is an interesting fragrance. It's a very complex composition. Now, I love Black Orchid, but it's one that is a little bit more challenging to wear. I find it more suitable in a formal setting, opposed to wearing it, you know, to the gym or to a party or something like that. It's definitely on the challenging side, but it is very upscale, very ritzy, if you could imagine. This is gonna open with notes of vanilla, and it has a boozy accord, and of course you've got that Black Orchid note, which, mind you, Black Orchid is not something that is naturally occurring in a scent profile. So they use a lot of other notes to kind of create that Black Orchid profile. And honestly, it is a bit feminine leaning, but it can be perfectly unisex for a lot of people. Definitely for a confident man, you could pull this off. Now, other notes in this fragrance, you're gonna pick up things like truffle, you're gonna pick up things like patchouli in the base, and you've also got some booziness. It's a very unique, like I said, interesting, challenging, beautiful composition. But once again, I don't think it's for everyone. It's not something that I would blind buy, but it is a great fragrance. And it's something that if you're a collector, you have to have this in your collection. I love it. My wife actually loves this fragrance. In the opening, it can be a little bit powerful, but as it dries down, it becomes this beautifully blended fragrance that leans a bit floral, has a lot of really nice nuances. This fragrance has great projection. This will project not too far, but creates a nice scent bubble for a good solid 5-6 hours. With longevity, you're looking at 7 to 8, maybe even 9 hours on skin. Honestly, I've put this on in the morning, and by 9-10 o'clock at night, I can still pick it up on my skin. It's definitely a powerful one. I love the presentation of this bottle. It's got a very classic look. As you can see, it's the black with the sort of serrated lines, and you've got the gold label in the front with this top, and it even has a little, you can see that, it has a little like tie that kind of makes it pretty classy. I really like this presentation. This is classic Tom Ford in a bottle. Tom Ford has always done fragrances that are very high-end, very challenging sometimes, and also kind of creates an interesting vibe. When you're wearing Tom Ford, people will know you're wearing Tom Ford, you know what I mean? So it's a really nice fragrance. I think Michael Jackson chose a good one. I definitely think he was a bit more on the quirky side, so he chose a quirky fragrance. And I get it. It makes sense. Fits his personality perfectly. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys checking out my stuff. Definitely give a thumbs up if you like this video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day today, and I hope you all stay fragrant. And as always, have a fragrant state of mind.